What is up, guys? It is your boy for Real Shocker, the 96 Hedgehog here with our new draft recap of the G8DL. If you guys didn't check out last season, we had made the playoffs. We finished in third place last season. We came so close and came so far, but we are looking for some redemption this season. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm a little unhappy with this team. I might change up some things on this team. It kind of depends on where my mind's going to be at going with it. But I think I can do something about it. And if I don't make any changes to a team, then this is going to be the team we rock out with. So let me give you guys a recap of what we got right now and just go from there, right? So we got pick number 3 out of 8 coaches. So it was both good and bad. We got a pseudo wheel, which is not bad, which is really good. But already the main Pokemon I wanted round 1 was Melmetal got picked up. And Jake actually didn't realize I wanted Melmetal. And if he had realized it, well, I feel like it would have been 50-50 if I got Melmetal again. Because then there was one more person in front of me, but they went with Hydreigon right away, so I'm guessing that's what their number 1 pick would have been. But it's fine. So I had to think to myself, okay, the most busted, broken Pokemons out there, we are not allowing G-Max Melmetal because it's not going to release Mega G-Max out there. By the way, quick note of the rule, we are drafting G-Max Pokemon, but they are required to hold a form of a Pokeball, which means like Pokeball, Dust Ball, Premier Ball, stuff like that. They have to hold those balls in order to be legal to use in draft. So, there's that. But I had to get my first pick. And the only one pick I saw up there, I was really tempted to grab Excadrill at one point to grab Sand. But I didn't think about that at first. But I went and grabbed Zeraora as my first overall pick, the Avatar here. We're not going to go too bit of details with some of these picks because some of them I've used before. Some I've used in like half of a season, not full season. So a quick run on Zeraora. This thing is a monster. Excuse me, guys. It's just at dinner and then I had some soda, so I'm going to be having some hiccups and stuff. But Zeraora's a monster, dude. 134th base speed. Pretty much when it comes to natural speed, a Celegar is the fastest thing. Tied with things, I think, or tied with a Celegar. I don't know, but this thing's a monster speed. It forces Scarfers. It forces Prep. It forces so much. This thing can run Bulk Up. This thing runs Calm Mind. This thing can run... Actually, does this thing get Baton Pass? Oh, I just spoiled whatever. Well, you guys already see it, but no Baton Pass. Okay. But access to things like Aura Spear, Blaze Kick, Close Combat, and Play Rough. That's right, Play Rough. This thing got so much better. It's probably a debate on whether this thing should be put in Ubers or not because of the coverage it got. But honestly, this Pokemon's so good. You can run a Scarf on it as well if you really think like it's a necessary thing to bring for certain teams. This Pokemon is just a monster, and I'm looking forward to having Zeraora on the on the team. So with my second pick overall, I'm really glad I went with this pick because Jake was going to take it, and I would have been really mad if Jake took it. But with my second pick overall, I grabbed Ganon, a.k.a. Grimmsnarl, the G-Max. You guys have saw how I've used G-Max Grimmsnarl before. I love this Pokemon. It is a fantastic monster of a Mon. It is arguably probably the top 2, if not the best G-Max to ever use in Draft League format. Now, the rules with the Pokeball kind of hurt it a little bit, but there's one reason why I drafted this besides for it being a monster. Trick. Trick is a legal move I can use to get rid of my Pokeball and get any item I want and instantly cripple a set within seconds. If something wants to try Dragon Dance on me, I trick it and boom, it's locked into Dragon Dance. I can then set up for freely on myself for one turn and then just go to town with it. It is a monstrous of a Pokemon. It really knows what it used to do. In order to do any kind of work versus a team, this Mon is a destruction of havoc, and I love it. I'm looking forward to using G-Max Grimmsnarl once again. With my third pick overall, I grabbed a River. And we're not going to go too much into River because we have been using LDL lately, and I've been using it here and there lately, but I wanted to use a full season with Milotic, and I think Milotic still be in the third round. Even though it is 8 picks, I think it could have been picked up a little sooner as well. This is a fantastic bulky water that plays dual defensive roles, especially with the Marvel Scale. But do not sleep on competitive Milotic because that can actually really benefit me. And it really pressures my team, my opponents, to actually not bring things like sticky webs versus my team, which is really scary because now they have nothing that can slow down Zeraora. They got nothing that can slow down some of the other fast things I have on my team. And from this pick onward, you'll kind of see a bit of a theme with this. But with my next pick, we've got Plasma, aka the Reuniclus. And this is another Pokemon, like I said, could be something I could switch out for something else that I think would benefit a team. But this Pokemon is so good, dude. Overcoat is really great because it ignores things like the Hailstorm and Sandstorm damage. So it actually fits relatively decent on sand or any other kind of teams and stuff like that, which is really... Excuse me. But this Pokemon... Excuse me. Yeah, sorry. But this Pokemon is so great. I love it. And I'm not going to go too details because I already used it before and here and there, and I've been really liking it. With our next pick is a pick I haven't used it over a whole year, and it's going to be my second time using this Pokemon. It is Yarg, the Dolomise. And Dolomise is a really good Pokemon in general. This thing's a fantastic Assault Vest user, a really good defensive user as well. This thing is a monstrous attack, so it gets 3 stabs with Anchor Shot being actually a Steel-type move with Steel Worker. Powering up Steel-type moves, giving it basically the 3rd stab typing. But this Pokemon is also really great in Trick Room. As you can see with, first off, Plasma, and arguably with my G-Max Grimmsnarl, this mon already goes into town against Trick Rooms right now. And this is really where people are going to have to really prep for my team, because you can see with these first 6 picks, there's a lot of bulk, there's a lot of offense, there's a lot of special utilities and stuff like this. But another thing that Dolomise did for me, it offered me to Rapid Spin support to get rid of potential hazards, like Stealth Rocks or Spikes. Toxic Spikes, if I feel like are a worry, I must prep a heavy-duty Boots Bond in order to do that. But this Pokemon can really do a lot of work versus a team, and I really am looking forward to using it again. Another one that we have been using from here and there is Sky, the Arcanine. This thing is a fantastic user. Intimidate was one of the reasons I wanted it, and as you're going to see throughout the draft, I have a bit of a fire weakness, so I needed him on like an SF Flash Fire as well, because this Pokemon is really good to mix defensive, it is a good offensively, it is a relatively speedy Pokemon as well, it is a fantastic Mon, and I'm really looking forward to using Arcanine once more. With my next pick, I got him on that I've been waiting to try ever since NCP or NWPL season, I think 3. And that's been over like almost 2 years, I think now. That is my boy, Beyblade, aka Hitmontop. Hitmontop is a really good Pokemon. It's a relatively great Assault Vest user. It's a really good defensive Pokemon as well. The one best thing about Hitmontop is dual priority in Bullet Punch and Mach Punch, which actually get boosted by Technician. So a bulk up Mach Punch, Bullet Punch set actually does wonders. Stuff like Aerial Ace or Bulldoze is also paired really well. But another main reason I drafted it was for, first off, Rapid Spin support, which is really good because Rapid Spin actually buffs the speed on this Pokemon and stuff like that. But an Intimidate user. Another Intimidate user gives me 2 Intimidate users so I can really cripple physical attackers on my team, which I really don't kind of care for physical attackers on my team, if I'm being honest, but can be really beneficial for my team in the long run. With the next pick, it's the MVP from last season. It is my boy Trojan, the Mudsdale. I really loved using Mudsdale. It was a great Pokemon. I loved using it. And it really put in the work in its debut match. It really just proved how much of a power it was. And I wanted to try it again. I would have picked Steelix, but as you can see, I had a different steel type in mind. But I also wanted a steel type that wasn't weak to ice, because ice is also a bit of a taping I'm having no problem with. But you see another one grading Trick Room, you may have said, and that is true. But I grabbed myself some ice cream to pair with that, though. The main reason I grabbed Vanillix was for the axis of Aurora Veil. Aurora Veil is actually really good versus my team. And like I said, I have Overcoat on one of my mons, so I can actually bypass the hail damage. Give me a mid-speed here, which I kind of would have liked, and everything like that. It gives me a fantastic monster to just spam Blizzard with, and access to Freeze Dry, so bulky waters can't freely just click and buns versus my team. But my team is just really offensively and just defensively disgusting. But with my next pick, I went with something that was very interested. I've never used Drampa ever. So we're going to use Drampa the first time, and this is another one, like I said, Trick Room is an awesome set. Things like Calm Mind Ruse can actually be a set with this one. And actually, just look there. It got Defog, so now I have a Defog user, which I desperately needed for my team. This mon is really offensively, and with Berserk raising my special attack by 1 stage after I get half my health is a monstrous thing to worry about. And I think this Pokemon is going to do well. And last but not least, we've got Bell the Bronzong, who is an MVP for me. Mostly got this thing for Stealth Rocks, Stealth Rocks, and another Trick Room user, so I got a bit of a Trick Room team now. But that's going to be our season team, guys. Hopefully we can do well. Hopefully we do well. Until next time, guys, I'm Phil Shark on 96 Hedgehog. I'll see you guys later.